Don't you just love it when Nike waits 30 years to retro a classic and then they ruin it? Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and review on what could have been some bad boys. This, my friends, is the Nike Air Flight Lite 2 in the mid-top form, because there was a couple versions of these. And yes, I do have a cold, so I apologize for the nasally sound and all of that stuff, but we're gonna power through it because that's just what we do here. Also, Since Apparel hoodies are coming real soon. So if you're not signed up for the newsletter that's available now at sinceapparel.com, make sure that you do that. It'll give you an email notification as soon as these things are up for pre-order. This is not the first launch though. It's actually gonna be the Concord collection. But this one is coming too. Anyways, these guys right here, they actually have two different dates as far as their original availability date. I've read on some places that it's 1991, and then I've read on other places that it's 1992. I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure that these are from 1992, at least this rendition of them, the mid-top version, because Scottie Pippen and Chris Mullin, a couple of bad boys themselves, they wore USA versions on the 1992 Olympic team, also known as the Dream Team. There was a Flight Lite 2 that was not a mid. This is the mid-top version. There was a high-top version. I'm actually really surprised that they went with this version instead of those as far as the retro is concerned, mostly because that shoe looks real cool. They look really dope, and I really do like mids and lows over highs, but I gotta admit, them high tops in this they look so clean, especially in this colorway. This colorway is so 90s, but so now that I don't know who over there is making decisions to release this first. Not that I don't like this. This is cool too. I'm just saying, who okayed this and not that? Anyways, these guys right here, again, are the mid-top version of the original, which is the Flight Lite 2. So this is the Flight Lite 2 mids. There is a Flight Lite that came before this. A lot of people have been hitting us up saying that Wesley Snipes wore these in White Man Can't Jump. That's not true. He actually did not wear these. He wore the first version, which was the Air Flight Lite. Those are sick too. So with that being said, look at the outsole, man. The outsole is so pretty. This is some interesting herringbone. I really like it. It almost looks like a chain link fence. This reminds me of the outsole of a Fila shoe called the Fila Cage, where they have a chain link traction pattern on the outsole of the shoe. This is herringbone, but it's not connected, so it's just dashes in the shape of herringbone. But I really like it. It's also got the hole pattern, which we've seen on the Air Jordan 6, the Air Jordan 7. We also just saw them on those bad boys right there. Those are the Sonic Flights. It was my first name brand shoe. Video and thumbnail right there. You can click over here, unless we're on a TV right now, and then I'm just pointing at your screen. Something that I do think is interesting though is that this little section right here that says Nike Air is actually foam. It's not a TPU plate or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that it should be, just because I don't feel like these have too much torsional support. I think that they get the job done if you did want to play in them, but not by today's standards, and definitely not by the standards that they set just a few years later, like on something like the 1995 Air Jordan 11. Now the tech specs include a lightweight Phylon midsole. Just like the name states, these are the Flight Lites, and they are incredibly light. They feel really good on foot as well. The tech specs inside of the Phylon actually include a heel air unit, and then there's a forefoot air unit as well. The air units are very similar to what you would see if you could see them inside of an Air Jordan, so inside the Air Jordan 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. The insole looks dope. Very 90s. It's got that purple and kind of like infrared look to it, but it's that blue cheap Ortholite. It's nothing special. However, the shoe is very comfortable as far as cushion is concerned, so I got to give it credit where credit's due. They feel really good. It feels like a basketball version of a Huarache, which is right in the same time frame originally. That 1991, 92, 93 era was all that Huarache craze that has led into now. The Huaraches are just awesome. Now the upper on these guys, besides looking like a crumpled up piece of paper, is just complete garbage. It's synthetic, it's awful, it's not good. This is my first pair of these, okay? So these came in this box. This box is perfect. They were double boxed. The shoes inside the box, on the other hand, are this one is better, but this one is so bad. I have not even unlaced these. This is the way they came. I'm not playing. I was so... And I get my fair share of shoes and stuff like that. However, I don't feel like I should be getting all of those shoes that are because I only get one pair usually, you know what I'm saying? So like the odds are not good. You can't tell me that, oh, well, you buy shoes all the time. Yeah, I know that, but like I'm not buying 15 of the same shoe. I'm buying one pair of the same shoe. And how come when I buy that one pair, 9 out of 10 times they look like this?
But will they inflate when your foot's in there?
I'm not putting my foot in that.
Why?
Look at it.
I know, but
I didn't even do this.
But maybe your foot will fix it. Maybe your foot is the answer. Maybe your foot is the cure.
No, maybe Nike needs to get my foot out of its... Somebody that works there worked their ass off to make this shoe as good as it could be and look as good as the originals, and then this is how they came. You know, somebody put a lot of work into this, taking apart an original pair, making sure all of the panels were measured up, and then the Indonesia factory these all to hell. Now, is every pair gonna look like mine? Surprisingly, probably, okay? I actually grabbed these online. Surprise, surprise, that's kind of the way that people have to buy now. And I grabbed them online from an eBay seller, ID for Shoes. I've been buying from them for a long time, for like years. 100% authentic, great customer service on top of that, because I actually took pictures of these things. I sent it to the eBay seller, ID for Shoes, and I was like, hey, I know that this is not your fault, but I just wanted to let you know that this is how I got my shoes in. They apologized like crazy. They dug through a ton of these in size 9, my size, and then they got me a new pair that looks okay. They look way better than these, but they still don't look great. They don't look like the press images that Nike likes to fluff up in Photoshop and then put on the internet and be like, hey, these are coming. Not like that, they're not. So these guys right here are my actual pair. They sent me a return label so I can send these back. I really appreciated it. And on top of that, they had a hard ass time finding a pair that was actually good. They were like, yo, they're all f***ed up. And I was like, what the f***? Look, I love what Nike used to be. I don't like what they are right now. It just shouldn't look like this. It just really shouldn't. Anyways, one of the things that I love about this shoe is the Flight logo. I think it looks awesome. Look at this thing, man. God damn. I mean, if this doesn't say 1990, I don't know what does. Now, if you were interested in grabbing a pair, first off, good luck. I hope that you get a good one. I don't know if that's gonna even happen, but you know, it is what it is. They do fit true to size, and again, they are very comfortable. They're very lightweight, so you gotta give credit where credit's due. The materials are just really bad, and the craftsmanship, or the way that they were put together, no love at all. Not even a little bit.
Not even at all.
But anyways, like I was saying before, if you were interested in these, we will have a link down below in the description box. Fingers crossed that you get a good pair. I really hope that they really kind of like turn things around with this model. I think that these are awesome. I am anticipating a couple of other colorways that we've seen that have the synthetic nubuck, the Durabuck upper. Probably grab one of those just to see if it's any better than these. And when I do, maybe I'll make a video, maybe I won't. I don't know. It depends on like what this video does, because sometimes people don't give a shit about the things that I like, and that's okay. But I'll still make a video at least on these, especially when they're this bad. This is bad. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Let us know what you think about these down below in the comment section. Do you remember this shoe? Are you fond of this shoe? Did you used to have this shoe? Are you excited to grab another pair? And if you did, I really hope they didn't look like that. Nobody should receive anything that looked like that when they're paying this much money. Thank you once again for watching, and until next time, guys, have a good one.